Hey guys, it's Tanya, VSG Tanya 2011, and this is my week 56 update. First thing I want to tell y'all is that my grandpa passed last night. So thank you to everybody for your prayers. He did go pretty peacefully, and he wasn't in a lot of pain, but he just kept saying he didn't feel good. So I'm thankful that he's that it wasn't a real painful passing. So I haven't told my kids yet, so that's kind of something that's stressing me out about. We're going to tell them tonight. I didn't want to tell them this morning before school. They're 5 and 7, and I just thought it would be too much to try and talk about at 6:30 in the morning. So we have a potluck for school this evening, and after we get home, my husband and I will sit down and talk to them about it. It's the first time that we've ever lost anybody in the family. The first time they're going to have to experience dealing with death. And so I'm just, sorry guys, I'm just kind of stressed out about what to say to them, and so that they don't get upset or too upset. So anyway, I don't want to dwell on that. Let me do my numbers. At the start of the journey, I was 272.8. Day of surgery, November 17, 2011, I was 255.6. Last week, week 55, I was 163.1, and this morning I was 164.7. So I was up 1.6 pounds, and I know why. This past week, well, last week was my husband's birthday, and Sunday we had a party. Well, actually, let me go back. Saturday night, I went out with my girls, my sleeve sisters that are my local support girls here, and I didn't eat horrible, but I mean, we had 2 drinks. I had the most delicious steak and shrimp, and you know what was fun about that? Me and one of the girls split petite filet, which I think was 4 ounces of filet mignon. So we basically got 2 ounces each, and we each got 3 shrimp. And you know what? That and cream spinach, and it was a perfect serving, and I was so satisfied, and it was absolutely delicious, and I just thought it was fabulous that we could go out and split a meal and be completely satisfied. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. But I did have 2 drinks that night, and the next day we celebrated my husband's birthday. I had the family over for his birthday, and I had chips and dip, and like I did make all my dips low fat. Like I did a cheese ball, and I used the 1/3 less fat Philadelphia cream cheese, and then I did another like creamy dip that should be mayonnaise, like full mayonnaise and sour cream, and I used the Fage 0% yogurt and light mayonnaise. So I did make, you know, fairly good. You know, I doctored them up to be light, but I mean it's still chips and dip. And I made a chili, which was not bad, and I made a pulled pork with barbecue sauce, and that was, you know, that's not bad either. And I didn't need any of the bread or anything. But we got these cupcakes from this place called Gigi's Cupcakes, and I think it's a national, well, I know it's a national chain, but oh my God, these cupcakes are so good. And I did have a half of a cupcake, and when I say it's a half of a cupcake, the cupcakes are huge, okay? So I had a lot of sweets, and then also I got this Bluebell ice cream that my husband wanted. It was Christmas cookie ice cream, and it has like snickerdoodle and icing and stuff in it. And I had 1 little scoop of ice cream, like full ice cream. And I haven't had full ice cream since way before surgery. So I did not eat on point this weekend, but I've been fairly on track since then. The only thing I've been battling with is peanut butter. Eating peanut butter every day. And you know, I know it's not the most horrible thing, but I just don't understand why that's really my weakness. So anyway, I think that's why I'm up 1.5 pounds, and I have been going to the gym, but I hadn't been getting there as much as I want to. And now I know with my grandpa's passing, we're having the services on Saturday. I know it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get in there the next few days, but I'll figure it out. And if I don't get in, and whatever, you know, I'm just going to try and stay on point with my food, and you know, try not to worry about that. It is what it is. What else do we have coming up? Okay, so we got the potluck this week, and I'm actually considering doing some shake and yogurt days. to offset the crazy holiday food thing, because I know like this weekend I'm supposed to be making like what you call it, dip pretzels, you know, like chocolate dip pretzels, and let the kids do the sprinkles and all to give to teachers. And you know, when you do stuff like that, you always nibble on a couple of treats, and so it's just those little extra calories that I don't normally have. I think it's kind of throwing me off my game. But you know, it's that time of the year, and I don't want to make excuses, but it's a fact of life that it's the holidays and you're going to have extra treats around. So, but I'm thinking on the days when I don't have to have extra treats, maybe doing shake and yogurt days to kind of balance it out. You know, I don't know. I'm not committed to that yet. I'm just toying with the idea. But I did, for tonight, the potluck I have meatballs and I have deviled eggs, because I know those are two things that I can have. So that if everybody else brings complete crap, I can at least make some good choices. So that's my plan for tonight. And then, next week I'm off. I took off like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because my kids are off of school starting on Thursday, and Wednesday they have their Christmas parties at school, so I want to go there for that. And of course they're gonna have treats for that. Try and avoid eating anything as much as possible with that. So, I think that's all I have this week. My brain, I'm just like with my grandpa passing, my brain's not completely, like I can't concentrate on anything, and I went into work today only because I knew I was going to be off tomorrow, but I had a hard time focusing on things, and I don't know, I'm just stressing about telling my kids about my grandpa. But luckily I didn't bring him to the place that he was at because I just didn't know if it would be too disturbing for them. But luckily my dad we did FaceTime with my grandpa a couple of days ago, and my kids got to say, you know, that they loved them, and so that makes me feel a little bit better that they kind of had a chance to say goodbye, because that was kind of concerning me too. So I feel a little bit better about that as well. But anyway, y'all, that's my update for this week. Hopefully next week my mind will be in a better place, and I'm definitely in the Christmas spirit. I'm having a lot of fun with doing things with the kids for Christmas. But my brain's not all completely there right now. But anyway, y'all go out this week. I know that holidays are hard, but please go out and try and make it happen. You can do it. I promise you. And if you fall off the wagon and you eat a few things you shouldn't, it's okay. We're all going to do it, and we're all going to get right back up on the wagon again. So don't worry about it, okay? Love y'all. Y'all have a great week. Bye.